Center. I'm your girl, Devin Dion, and I have Jazmine Williams here with me today. How are you?
I'm doing fine, and you?
I'm wonderful. So, where are you originally from?
I'm actually from Memphis.
And if you had to give yourself a title, what would you call yourself?
Jazmine K.
Jazmine K, the model?
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been modeling?
I've actually been modeling since 2011. My first agency was Memphis Talent Management.
Are you under an agency now?
Not currently.
So,
I'm just independent.
Are you looking to be a part of an agency? Or?
Having an agency is okay as long as they, provide me with the sources to income.
Yeah.
That's always a problem.
So, do you prefer the route that you're going now or when you first started?
When I first started, it's a good route because I was able to educate myself and learn about the business. I'm currently still learning about the business. However, it's a little struggle because I still have to, network in order to know that I'm connecting with the right people.
So, are you shy or you're very good about going out in the public doing networking events?
I'm okay with networking events because I am a very friendly person. The only thing that works against me is my anxiety, but I've come a very long way with it because I could go out with no problems. I don't have any panic attacks, so I'm doing well.
So, how did you get to that place? Do you have do you have a count that you do, or it's kind of just with time it got better?
It's with time.
And what do you recommend up and coming models that's coming after you for them just starting out? What do you recommend?
I recommend that they find their comfort spot. Make sure that you're okay with actually talking to people, knowing what you want people to know, and also knowing how to present yourself. Even with taking pictures and being on the runway, it takes a lot of facial expressions, and that's obviously like a hard standpoint when it comes to modeling.
And I heard you say runway. So is that the only type of modeling you do? Do you do print work also? Commercials?
I do commercial. I've also done editorial, fashion catalogs, promotional work, and also just partial. I guess you could say partial modeling, because there does come modeling when they just need your hair or your feet or just hands, and I've done all of that.
So how do they reach out to you if they say, "Hey, I love your hair. I just want to use you for this hair product"? How do they reach out?
I have a website currently up. It's wix.com/JazmineK. You can book me on there, or you can find me on any other social media as far as Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
And spell that out for me. Is it like K the letter, or you spell
it's
it
JAZMINEK.
Alright. And how long have you had that site up and running?
It's actually really recent. I've had it up for about 3 weeks now.
So for those who are out there interested and they love your look, they want to book you or collab with you, they go there and book you, or do you have your social media available as well?
I have my social media available as well as unforgettable_01. That's on Instagram. You can find me my page on Facebook as Jazmine K, also spelled the same way. And I also have a Twitter, JazmineKW_890.
And for those who are not familiar with your look, besides unforgettable, what is one word that describes Jazmine K the model?
I would describe myself as phenomenal, because I truly believe that nobody else can take your place when it comes to wanting what you actually want and having the desire to accomplish it.
That's a great answer.
Thank you.
I believed you. That makes me want to work with you. So, what do you have coming up soon? Or what is an event that you just recently did?
An event I just recently did was the Art Evolution Art Gala. Is basically totally art. Like, they had canvas artwork, hair, and fashion, of course.
Body paint.
And body paint.
It was really nice. How did you get to be a part of that?
I was actually sought out by Art Evolution. they're actually a nice program for models. If anybody's interested in getting in touch with them, please let me know.
And you know her social media, so hit her up on there. What's the next big thing for Jazmine K? What is coming up in 2019 for you?
So far, I've been nominated as Model of the Year. For more information on that, you can go to www.scmawards.com. You can also vote on there by putting my name in the link as Jazmine K, or you can put any of my social media links.
All right, Model of the Year, go vote, Jazmine K. And how did you react when you heard that you were nominated for Model of the Year?
I was extremely shocked. I pride myself in continuously working and staying current and making it a career path. I honestly want to be a model for definite, not working under anybody else. It's a type of freedom that you have when you work for yourself.
So you said work for yourself. You don't have a regular 9-to-5 modeling?
I do so far. Right now I still have my 9-to-5, but I'm working towards trying to let that go.
And how close are you?
It's going to be a minute. It's going to be a minute, but I'm still working towards it because, you know, there's life. It pops up.
Yes. Well, it's amazing that you're still into modeling. A lot of people start and then they get discouraged and just want to leave it in the past. What keeps you motivated to keep continuing to pursue a modeling career?
The main thing that keeps me motivated is basically my passion for fashion. I love being, I guess you could say, a miniature doll. I like when I'm dressed up and fancy because in my everyday I do, you know, dress well, but it's not as big as when everybody else does it.
I'm like, you look nice. You dress cute right now.
Thank you.
And I've seen some of your pictures and your work, and it looks like that's really your style. So, do you have a stylist, or you style yourself for your photo shoots?
I do have a stylist every now and then, but most of my style comes from my brand ambassador programs. So far, I have 6. They're Fashion Nova, Boss by Lisa Nicole, ASOS, Dutch Blend, and Missy.
But shout out to all those brands. How did you get that?
I was actually contacted by email for them, and they let me know any discount codes that I am able to either get or either give my discount code to everybody else to shop with. So it's nice. I get about most of them are 10% that I get back on income, and the rest is, I think, 30%.
So were you just taking bomb photos and then they were like, hey, let's contact Jazmine K?
It's all about staying current and keep posting. As long as you're steady posting, they know that you're serious, and they definitely want to make sure that you're serious about their brands.
And that's something that you definitely could let the up-and-coming models know. A lot of people think that it's all about who you know. No, it's about staying current. I like that answer. Yeah,
staying current and make sure you show your personality. You have to show your personality. Otherwise, like...
And be phenomenal.
Right?
Be Jazmine K. Phenomenal.
Thank you.
Well, it was a pleasure having you here today.
No problem.
And be sure you stay tuned with the Style Center. We have more coming up.
Hey y'all, it's Taylor with the Style Center. If you'd like to be a guest on our show, go to our website, www.l3television.com.
Hey everybody, it's me Taylor. I'm here. Welcome to the Style Center. We're here continuing our conversation from last week with our panel of male models. Again, we still got Blake and Najee with us, so we're just going to jump right in. Now, Najee, you actually are a designer as well as a model, so from a designer standpoint, what do you look for in a model?
Like I said earlier, I look for that confidence in them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really the main thing. Like, just their confidence. Like, because confidence go a long way, y'all. Like, if I had, if we doing a shoot, I don't want to, like, always just tell a model what they need to be doing.
What to do, yeah.
If I throw a model in the shoot and they just, like, kill it, man, like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I continue to want to work with that model again.
Yeah.
You know, so I want to, like, just build, you know what I'm saying? Like, just keep working with people who just, you ain't got to tell them, you know what I'm saying, what to do. They just know. You know, as long as that person knows what to do, same thing on the runway. Like, I don't want to have to, like, oh, man, their shoulders up too high. Like, I got to tell them how to drop their shoulders so they can walk right. You know, like, if they already just walking right, you know, that's fine with me, you know, so.
So, for you, Blake, what is one thing that you kind of want to know to, like, progress you from here? And what is one thing that you feel like you've learned in the short amount of time that you have been modeling? Because Najee's a little bit older than us, so he's been modeling a little bit longer.
With me, one thing I will start off with the second question that I had to learn quickly was to establish myself and exactly how I wanted to present myself to not only people in person, just online as well, because that's how you're going to get discovered. So I had to learn how to just establish myself and my brand that I'm trying to build. And for the other question, what
do you want to know? What do you want to know for your future progression?
I guess for my future progression, it would just be how can I grow and build upon what I already have got, such as publications, like internationally. Like, how can I use these tools just to be better at what I'm trying to do? You know, because it's like I have them, but it's like, well, what do I do with them? Like, I don't want to just keep saying, okay, well, I'm featured in this and that. I'm like, well, I want to do something with it. You know?
Building that resume.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Because nowadays, you know, it's so modernized now. Like, if you go to New York, they used to have, like, black books.
Yeah.
And you can really know a model because a model will have on all black. And they'll have a black bag with them. You know, it's crazy, but you know you'll point that model out. And then back in the day, they used to have, like, their portfolio with them.
Right.
You know, like, but now it's just like an iPad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So all the photos are right there. It's just real quick.
Yeah.
You know, technology is right in the palm of your hand. So like you said, like publications and stuff like that, you can, like, keep posting, bro. Keep posting. Don't stop posting. I don't care if folks tired of you. Keep posting.
Yeah, I'll be like,
because that's how you grow.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta, like, just be
if they getting tired of you, then that's good.
Yeah,
exactly. They thinking about you.
Here go Black again. Yup. Here go me again.
I'll be like,
seriously, man.
It's my Instagram. Like, you know, you follow for a reason. So
that's how it works.
Now, might as well stick around.
That's how it works.
Yeah. So.
On that note, I definitely completely agree with that. So, is that the advice you would give to a new model? Maybe somebody who's only has a little bit of experience, like Blake, or somebody who want to get into the industry. What would be your advice for them?
I tell them to, like I said, build their resume up. You know what I'm saying? Continue to work with models for free. Like, do all that you can, you know what I'm saying, to work with these models. Like, open up to, like, have different type of photos, artistic photos. Have just, like, clean cut photos, headshots, you know, just things that people can look through so they know that you open to anything. And you can, like, venture off into acting too. You know what I'm saying? Some people do that and it get discovered as a model.
It's very easy to do that. And that's what I was kind of talking to you guys about earlier today. You know how with the modeling and stuff like that, like, I do, you know, this, but this is not necessarily what my degree is in.
Yeah.
But because I have that experience, like, I can do this with my degree. I can go be a teacher.
Okay.
If I want to go into modeling, I can do that from doing this, or I can go into acting. So I really think that modeling, and I feel like maybe as well as, like, film and photography, those are just two industries where it's, like, very easy to transfer that same energy. Like Tiana Taylor said, keep that same energy going to another craft. You know what I'm saying?
You just gotta stay creative, really.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. So, what's one positive thing that you guys have noticed from the Memphis fashion scene? If that's about creativity, if that's about people, if that's about clothes, what's one positive thing?
The creative side is getting, like I said, it's evolved. Like, the creative side is really, really evolved, and that's the thing that I like about Memphis. Like, they being more open with things now. A lot of like I said, a lot of people want to be models and designers more than anything now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then like just going to school to be an architect or going to school, because that's how I started out. Like my mom wanted me to be an architect. I was just like, why you want me to be that? And you design too, you know?
Yeah.
Like you should want that too. But I guess they got to deal with, we can talk about like
feasibility
and masculinity, or like if she don't, you know, like see me
you
as
really
doing
think that's
that.
An issue, though?
I really think that's an issue. Like it's a real like sexism and stuff like that. That's really an issue. You know, like my mama didn't see like that being a career for her son.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like she just want me to do something, I guess.
Or maybe she doesn't want people to pass a judgment on you based off of what you're doing.
Yeah. So, but it's still look at me now.
It's paid off you.
Yeah. So.
And that's just, you know, I don't even think that's just like a Memphis thing. I think that's just a parent thing. I think that's just a natural thing for your parents to want you to do something that's going to bring you a reasonable income, that's not going to bring you negative attention.
Income, yeah, exactly. And that's where it's at too, like the money with Memphis. Like, I think...
what do you mean?
Well, a lot of people, some people, they are getting paid more when it comes to shows, but we need to work on that. So... I mean, but that's one good thing though. Like they starting to do that now.
Okay.
Instead of doing a lot of free stuff, like they at least doing it, you know.
Yeah.
Just a little
bit. That's like you say, it's got to start somewhere.
Yeah, it's growing.
It's growing. Well, Memphis is kind of building its resume right now too.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I feel that way about Memphis.
Yeah. Now, with all that being said, how do you guys feel like what you're doing right now in the fashion industry as a designer and as a model, how is that affecting the Memphis community or the Memphis fashion scene, and how do you eventually, I guess, want that to affect the world fashion scene?
With me, with Memphis, it's just more since I'm just now getting such a big impact. So with me, if I find like any male models that need help or guidance, like in the shows, I like teach them how to walk just to be better.
Oh, yeah.
So with me, for the Memphis scene to help it grow, I just give advice when it's needed and just try to uplift even the women models, like, hey, you're doing good. Just to have like them know their strengths as well. And what was that question?
I was saying, how do you feel like eventually you can impact the world fashion scene?
Oh, with impact the world.
Especially since both of you guys have already done work outside of Memphis.
Yeah, like I have a lot of goals, like big goals. I'll just say one main thing. I was looking at the top male supermodels, and it's only like 5 known male models, and it's like only 1 male model of color. And that's of course Tyson Beckford. So,
yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, and so I wanted to just hopefully with everything I do, I can just be more known, so I can wedge myself in there as I get older to be a known male model of color, because it's not a lot of us.
All right, guys, we're going to take a break really quickly. We'll see you guys on our next segment. This is the Style Center. I'll see you in a few seconds.
Hey, it's your girl Devin Dion.
And I'm Taylor, here with the Style Center.
L3 Television is getting bigger and better, y'all.
We have the opportunity to reach a larger audience.
Not just with 1 network, but 3. Not only are we on Comcast Channel 31 in Memphis, we're also on Comcast Channel 6 in Mobile, Alabama, Comcast Channel 7 in Central Georgia.
Go ahead and contact us at info@l3television.com to become a part of the upcoming season for the Style Center. And of course, with growth, you have to hurry quick to secure a spot.
Follow us at L3 Television on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Don't miss your chance to expand your brand with us.
All right.
Watch us on TV. Stay stylish.
All right, y'all, we're back with the Style Center. Just to reiterate the last question I asked you, Blake, how do you feel, Najee, about what you're doing in the fashion scene and how it can affect the Memphis scene right now, and eventually what you feel like you're doing can affect the world fashion scene?
What I do now is I just try to help who needs help. You know what I'm saying? Like, matter of fact, last night it was a photographer. She had a show. And I gave her a few pieces for the models to, I styled a couple models for the show. Like, I couldn't be there, but I still, left my stuff and help to support. Like, because the best thing is, like, when you can give somebody something and they can't return it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then they in the same field that you in.
Yeah.
Same thing with, like, what Blake said about giving models advice about walking. Like, that's always good and beneficial.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you should always just give back, you know what I'm saying, when they can't even give something back to you.
Right.
You know, always, like, be willing to teach others.
Yeah.
And that's what I do. Like, people come to me about sewing. People come to me about drawing. Like, and I give them advice about it. So, I think that's, like, a good way that I'm helping, like, to affect the Memphis fashion scene and, like, help it evolve. Because that teamwork and supporting each other, as far as, like, what was the question?
The world fashion scene.
The world, how I change it? I think, like, just being, I think my mind is, like, for the fashion scene out there now. Like, because I am a creator. And, like, stuff that I do, people ain't never seen before. Like, and I think that's what it's all about. You know, like, you need to, like, have stuff out there that people be like, oh, like, you need to catch their eye. Because, like, people like Alexander Wang or
and you know it's theirs when you see it.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And, like, it just catches your eye. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to wear that. Or even if you don't want to wear it, like, man, what is that? But you still know who the designer is. Like, it's all about that name. And, like, if you catch that person eye. So that's what I really want to do. And that's how I think, like, I can change the fashion scene or help it evolve.
Cool. So I also wanted to ask y'all, how big of a role does, like, skincare, body care, like, is there a certain type of foods y'all stay away from? Like, how big of a role does that play in being a model, especially as being a man?
Right, exactly.
With me, I had to actually, now I'm going to start with skin because I'm like, I love skincare. My skin, like, I'm going to just try to make it quick, but in high school, like, you know, go through what you go through with your skin. So when I got older, I knew modeling was coming into the picture, so I needed, like, somebody to really help my skin grow. And so with me, my skin regimen, I stick to, like, just not a lot, because if you do too much, it's going to mess it up. But I have a skin team, kind of. My dermatologist, she's very good. I get hydrofacials, which is like, it sucks all the bad stuff out your skin just to make it better. And you can, like, find her at the website mymemphisskindoc.com. And she's just very good. She's also black owned, so they know how to treat melanin, which is very, like, super important. Like,
that's very important.
Yeah, you don't want to get, like, too bright or too dark. You just want to stay in your right tone. So with fitness, I actually I go Monday through, like, Friday now. It's, like, right at my home. Like,
that's dedication.
Yeah, I go now. It's like, because now I feel bad when I don't go. Like, And so I used to be like, oh, I want to be buff and stuff, but now, like, you're on the runway, but you don't want to get too big. You're not going to be able to fit anything. So, you know, I try to just stick to
I guess I never thought about that. You don't want to get too big because you're not going to fit anything.
They don't want to use extra fabric if they don't have to. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I do.
Okay, what about you, Najee?
Well, to piggyback on that, I guess it just depends on the brand, you know, because, like, Chromat, she does stuff for, like, plus size women.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's I guess, you know, they cool with getting the fabric. Like, I don't know, but like, what I do mostly, I just try to eat right. Like I don't try to eat a lot of red meats. Like, I'm just not getting into, like, eating a lot of fish. So, like, I don't want to be labeled as a pescatarian.
I actually am transitioning to pescatarian.
Like, even if I would be that, and then I'll just go vegan completely. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, that's where it's at. But, like, honestly, I have horrible skin. You know what I'm saying? And I've been a dermatologist.
What do you mean by horrible skin? What makes your skin? Well, what makes you feel like it's horrible?
Well, I got cysts that grow in my skin. You know what I'm saying? They on my arms and, like, on the center of my chest. And that's one reason why I really just don't model too much. Or, like, if I do, I'm mostly covering this up, you know. And, like, the photographers, like, mostly want me to, like, hunch in my back or something like that to, like, show more definition. But no, like, chest shots, you know what I'm saying, because of my skin. And right now, I'm finally able to, like, talk to a nutritionist about eating right. So I can get my skin into the point to where I want it, because, like, that's where it said your skin is your biggest organ. You know, like, whatever you put into your body is going to affect the outside of your body too. You know, like, you can look in your face, and there's different places in your face that, like, represents your organs. Like, your liver is here, your small intestines is here, your heart is here. You know, and people don't know that type of stuff. That stuff is important.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Like, models need to look into that stuff too. You know, I tell a model that, but I got a nutritionist, and her contact is her name is Rosalind Terry. So y'all can look her up. You can email her. It's Rosalind Terry. at Gmail, Rosalind Terry at Gmail, so they can check that out.
Okay, so as her being your nutritionist, what does she necessarily do like for you? Like, how does she, I guess, target your diet for modeling?
She'll give me a list. I do like an intermediate fast. That's when I eat like at 6 o'clock or something like that. I just got off of that. I did 14 days of that. Woo. Man, them fasts they are something, but it's a cleanse though. It's a cleanse and it helps out your skin. It's that too. That's important. Like a lot of people think like it's just beneficial to your weight, but nah, it's skin, face, all of that
everything. Too. You just gotta get any sludge.
Yeah, so that was my first one.
Probably your hair too.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, like whatever you put in, it affects your outsides.
Yeah.
So
like that's the only thing with being a model. Like if I have like. When I get a breakout, it makes me kind of depressed because your face becomes like, that's your tool.
Yeah.
So I can't. That's the only thing.
Your craft.
Yeah, it made me kind of sad. Like, dang, I came out this week.
But as far as working out though, I probably work out. Honestly, I work out 10 days out the month, but I don't honestly think like that's where it's at because honestly, you can do a few push-ups at home. Or you can do some squats at home, 10 squats at home. You'll be straight. It's not really like how long you spend at the gym. It's really where that food.
Yeah.
Because like my cousin, he told me he spent like 14 days without eating any sweets. And he lost like the little love handles on his side without going to the gym. 14 days.
Yeah.
So, what I'm saying? It ain't necessarily like the gym. Like the gym will tone you up, of course.
Yeah.
It get you toned. But, it's just all about what you want, their preference. If you want to be cut, for your new gig that you got coming up, do that. That'll be cool.
Yeah.
But like 10 days out the month, that's what I do.
Okay. Yeah. Well, thank y'all so much. I really have enjoyed the conversation we've had today. Again, we want to thank Blake and Najee for taking the time out to share some information with us on the modeling scene here in Memphis. Well, thank you guys for joining us today. It's the Style Center. We're going to let y'all give your social media and everything again to the audience so they can know how to get in touch with you guys.
All right, guys. You can follow me on Instagram at Blake, the letter V, then the word gold, and it has my email on there as well. You go on the email, and that's pretty much my main social media handle right now. All
right, my social media, I got 2 of them. Is @_lightly melanated. That's LIGHTLYMELANATED. And then my designer is is 4 underscores NSD. So that's _____NSD. All right.
All right. Well, thank you guys again. I'm Taylor. This is the Style Center. We'll see you guys in the next episode.